the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is March 21st, 2025. It is 3:01. I've been on Twitter looking for things to share with you, and then I ended up watching some funny videos, so I'm wasting my time. I have these tweets to share with you. I might create, depending on the time frame, I might create another video for Team Sussex. This will be for Team Sussex, and this will be for this channel, PYTE. Alright, so this is the background, 4,178 views, subscribers. Okay, analytics, 1,896 views in the last 48 hours. And estimate revenue, $99.57. Lately, I've been kind of lazy creating videos. I'm dragging myself from creating videos, and editing takes a long time. Meghan is so active on Instagram, or MG. We won. Okay, I haven't been on IG. Let me see what's going on IG. What did she post? Let's see here. Did she post anything? Duchess. Let's see. Meghan. Oh. She posted two things. Okay. This was the last one. Confession of a Female Founder. That was the last one I remember she posted. She's 2.5 million. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's just a picture. Okay, when your dear friend from middle school, high school sends you something from your alma mater and it brings the biggest smile to your face, go Pandas. Thanks so much. Thanks such. Update. And thank you so much for this very sweet caption. Means so much. Okay, she tagged somebody here. Who's that? I'll go into it later maybe. Congratulations to IH alumna Meghan Markle, 1999, on the renewal of her Netflix series and launch of her new podcast. We're delighted to share a special throwback photo from her time at Immaculate Heart, honoring our cherished tradition of Mary's Day, a reflection of our legacy of sisterhood, support, and Panda spirit. As we begin preparation for this year's Mary's Day celebration, we proudly carry forward the tradition that makes our school community so special. Okay. She posted that. Alright, let's see. This is the last one she posted. That's a picture. It looks like Archie's picking strawberry. One of the kids. Okay, so that's that. Cheers to the first day of spring. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so that's what she posted so far. Alright, and everything else we've seen. I thought there was some videos. There's none. Okay, so back to Twitter. So this is why she said, Meghan is so active on Instagram. OMG, we won. That's that. It's just laughing and cheering. That's all. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is about LeCreuset. Oh, I might have to switch some stuff around because there was some other LeCreuset stuff. Oh,
Hey, TikTok.
hold on. Let me pause and rearrange some stuff here. Okay, because I know there was some stuff that I posted, some tweets earlier this morning that I put on the list, and they were about LeCreuset, so they were further down the list, so I had to remove them. Alright, so if at LeCreuset were to make a branch set with Meghan's name incorporated or her as ever Meghan, Sussex Squad, will you buy it? I'm okay with what I have. I mean, like I've said before in other podcasts, I'm living in an apartment. Okay? Purposefully. We chose to live in an apartment. You need space and we're comfortable with what we have. And the set of cast iron we have, we bought it for a reason. And if I need, I could use it at home. But we mostly use it when we go camping though. Okay? So that's the retweet. Meghan Sussex, era of joy is infectious. We love Meghan. Alright, so let's read some. Okay. In a heartbeat, absolutely yes. Maybe, I guess people who, let's pause that again. People who buy things to collective item, I guess. For collective item. But anyway, let's see this one here. Let me go into it. Go back. Let's go back. Now go into it.
Hey, TikTok family. When I tell you this With Love Meghan series has me on a chokehold, there are no lies told there. Why did I find out that there's a LeCreuset outlet near me? Here I am, about to enter into fantasy world and add a little bit to my collection.
Oh, you see, I didn't even know she said that.
Oh my God.
People who collect these things.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, first thing.
Right? Love it. You know, With Love Meghan has me on a chokehold.
You are not alone in that journey, I promise.
And so I am here today to purchase.
Okay. Do you know what we're kind of looking for?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna browse. I'm not even sure if I want the orange or the teal. That's kind of how I live my life.
That's fair.
Okay. But that's them.
I did it.
Okay, so there's a music in this one, so you might hear my silly music in the background to cover the sound of this one. Alright. All I'm thinking is that LeCreuset must be happy because these are free publicities.
Tell me the right way to say it.
LeCreuset.
Thank you. Tell me the right way to say it.
LeCreuset.
Thank you.
Tell me the right way to say it. LeCreuset.
This is a continuation of my obsession now after I seen that Meghan Markle documentary show, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now, I have done some research and I've come to the conclusion that the one LeCreuset, whatever the fuck, that I need is the saucepan, because I don't need a Dutch oven because I don't make a whole lot of shit like that. And the pans that I have now use the same pan for everything. And I feel like the saucepan is a great, like, one that you can use for all type of stuff. So now I need help with the colors. Now this
is the thing that people should think of when they're buying something. How often do you cook? And the type of things that you cook. And then you could buy one or two that pretty much could cover everything. All right, let's continue.
Color that I have on the screen now is like a burgundy, but I'm sure it's called something else. But let me move myself out the way. All right, what do you think of this one? Nice, cute color, right? But also let me show you the other color that I'm thinking about. Now, this is the other color that I'm thinking about, because you guys know I love some green, right? But this looks like baby shit green, but I feel like it could really be kind of cute. So this is the other option. Now, let me show you what the third option is going to be. Now, I absolutely love this color.
I like this color.
It's green, but it's not like too much. And I feel like it will go with my aesthetic of the crib. Now, this is the type of shit that I would want to like show off. Like, I need a cabinet. I need to build something to where I can put these pieces on the shelf and have it shown to my guests that I never have over. You know, I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Should I get the burgundy one?
I like
Should I
that
get
one.
the shit boo-boo brown? the shit
Boo-boo
boo-boo green. Or should I get this cute Christmas type of green color?
I like that one.
Love you, bye.
It's not overwhelming. See, the thing that the way he's looking into buying one of those, this is what people should be thinking of as they buy or searching for what they're looking for. I think he bring up the same, the correct, like, concern and questions about how to purchase it. It reminds me of a tweet which I've shared with you before, that someone was saying what to think about when you're buying one of those things. So this is perfect. I like the way he's thinking about it. And the last picture that he showed, the color, like a darkish green, I like that one. If I were to buy, that would be the color for me. But I don't plan on buying. Okay, even guys are buying LeCreuset. I'm still debating if I should buy at least one or two pieces. Okay, look for an outlet in your area. I have to say, the sage green is gorgeous. I'm enjoying Cookware convo on TikTok. That Cookware company hit the jackpot. Yep, that's what I think too. No discussion. Get the Christmas green. Okay, the last option, forest green, is my favorite. Same thing here. It look rich, and now I want it. We're all gonna OD on saucepan. The dark green is earthy. Love it. I think a lot of people like the same one that I like too. Baby shade green, you know. Great to see Meghan's Netflix show is bringing out the best in the general public. Her show is great retail therapy and more. Well done. With love, Meghan. Yeah, it should have been a hashtag on this one, not in quote. That way it could appear on the trending thing. But yeah, because what I'm seeing happening in the US when it comes to conversation about politics, these people are crazy. They're bringing segregation, and I'm seeing some people who's loving it, because why would you want to be with crazy people? Oh my goodness. This is the kind of infection that you embrace wholeheartedly. Okay, let's go to the next one. These people are losing their mind. They're gonna cancel themselves. They are their worst enemy. Those white people, they are their worst enemy. The only thing I would say for some people, okay, just hold on. Don't go too crazy with LeCreuset, because you don't know. I don't know the history of that company, how they, in terms of their mentality with their racism. I would say just hold on. But then again, if it's something you like, I'm not gonna, tell you not to buy or to buy. Okay, but if it's for me, for now, knowing how the world is right now, I'll just hold on. Stay with my old dishes and whatnot. And then if I want to support them, I'll wait a little bit longer to see their mentality in terms with other groups. Okay, I'm doing a joy thread on the influence of With Love Meghan on TikTok. Let's see here. This one is pretty long. I remember reading some of it. Netflix Ted Sanderos isn't done disrupting Hollywood on winning the streaming wars, a Marvel fist fight, and defending Meghan Markle. Hey, you know where the money is. 25 years of Ted. Change Hollywood forever. You just launched Meghan Markle's lifestyle series With Love Meghan, and you have a stake in her as every business. You are making and distributing physical products from edible flowers to baking mixes. Is Netflix interested in e-commerce? We're a passive partner in Meghan's company, and it's a big discovery model for us right now. I was reading some stuff like that in past video, like last video or something. I think Meghan is underestimated in terms of her influence on culture. When we dropped the trailer for the Harry and Meghan docuseries in 2022, everything on screen was dissected in the press for days. The shoes she was wearing sold out all over the world. The Hermes blanket that was on the chair behind her sold out everywhere in the world. People are fascinated with Meghan Markle. She and Harry are overly dismissed with what's going on right now, and I think everything they're gonna put in front of the camera, I think it's gonna be really very well thought out. And then guess who's gonna be selecting the product that's gonna be seen on in front of the camera? Meghan, because her taste is what people like. I remember I think she was still in the UK or maybe just left the UK. But it was before, okay? A couple years ago, I just started looking into Meghan to share my point, my perspective of things. When I look at her apartment when she was in Canada, you could feel the mellow, the, I will not say laziness, the atmosphere feel comfortable. She's very, the color of things is very, not like flashy, it's just mellow. You could feel the calmness in that apartment. So I see the same thing is being carried out right now. Even the little sneak peek we see in her office when she sits with Harry in her office, the same mellow tone of colors. Okay, so when they do their shows, I think it will be Meghan's decision to pick out everything, and maybe, just maybe, Netflix will be purchasing the things to be put and things like that. All right. Is this something Netflix is serious about beyond a marketing play? It's good for marketing and branding. This is all expression of fandom. I don't really see us having theme parks, but I do see us having a lot of touch point with consumers like this. I admire the Top Golf model versus the Disneyland model, where people go more frequently through the years and you come back to check things out. We're going to be much more part of our fans' lives than going into Disneyland once every couple of years. And I'm not shitting on Disneyland. All right. Let me put this on my community board for you guys right now. Okay. Okay. There it is here. I'm posting it right now. All right. So you guys go have something to discuss. All right. Let's go back to Twitter. All right. I need to start from the beginning. Let's go back. Oh shoot. Pause that. I don't want to get let me get the link again. So I want to get the video from the beginning because it started talking. That one.
I know you guys are worried about a segregation order. I'm not sure, but if I'm gonna get LeCreuset, what are like my first two pieces that you guys suggest that I invest in? Because you guys have been blowing it up on TikTok with the beautiful sets, and now I want in, and I really liked that design, that set that, you know, that lady who did the special design, that was really cute. That was so cute. That sold out. I heard you can get it from the outlet, but I was also thinking a pink set because, you know, it's just very on brand for me. So yeah, I'd love your thoughts on what I should invest in first. Like 1 or 2 specific pieces.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Child, as the United States is imploding around us, we are line dancing, we are snapping fans, we are enjoying Meghan Sussex TV show. And
It's true. While the government is going nuts, it's really crazy. If you look at the politics, the political aspect in the US, they're going crazy. Meanwhile, trying to get our attention to go on the street so they could do their martial law nonsense. Okay? Meanwhile, our mind is into something else. So this is perfect timing for Meghan show. Just perfect. All right?
she inspired me so much, I bought my first piece of LeCreuset cookware.
Oh my God. That's completely wrong. LeCreuset. LeCreuset.
And Sheila Bridges' picture from her Harlem collection, Toile de Jouy. I think I got those pronunciations right. But I'm chilling over here.
That's right.
I think I'll make some mac and cheese in this casserole dish. And I'm going to put flowers in this pitcher instead of water. Y'all be chilly out there.
And I guess another thing, people who plan on buying LeCreuset, or if this is their first time buying cast iron, I never own any LeCreuset items at all. But they should look into maintaining it, because cast iron need care after using it. Okay, they should look into that. Let me see something. Okay, so it's there. Let's see here. How to care for and clean enameled cast iron. Okay, people need to look into that. Okay, maybe I'll click on this to share with you. The link will be in the description. That's all. Okay, so you have to learn to maintain it. Otherwise, it's gonna be messed up. Okay. All right. So maybe, you know what? Let me post this on my community board. So I'm putting the link here, and I put I took a screenshot of the first picture. Okay. So I'm gonna post the same thing on my IG. Let's do that right now. Let me pause so I could do that. Okay. So I'm just gonna paste this, and I put the picture of it. So that's that. Share it. Come on. All right. Let's go on my profile. What happened? Okay, so there it is here for the squaddies who wants to look into that. Now back on Twitter. Oh my God, this video is gonna be too long. It's already 3:30 a.m. All right, so this is the next tweet.
Make Meghan Sussex one pot pasta with me.
So there's a music in that one, so I'm probably gonna mute it. As I'm watching some of those videos, I'm thinking how crazy Trump is going with his nonsense and his politics thing. Meanwhile, he's trying to get our attention, and our attention is completely in a different place. Okay, so that's a long thread. So I'm probably gonna have part 1 and part 2 on this. With love, Meghan is bringing a lot of joy to the timeline. All right, let's listen.
If you are my luxury, soft life black girls, I need your help. So here's my kitchen. This is the kitchen. There's my kitchen table back there. This is it. Coffee bar over here. So I've been watching you guys, and I watched all of Meghan, our good sis, Duchess of Sussex, and I don't have any LeCreuset cookware. I don't know how this escaped me. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm new to the soft life. I didn't know this is what we did. So I'm not even going to show you what I do have, because now I'm a little bit embarrassed. But I went on the website and I want to get something. So I'm going to start with one piece. So what piece should I get? What's my work workhorse piece that can go stovetop and in the oven like Megan did with that. What piece is that? Let me know. I think I'm gonna get, it's called Caribbean because, which is touches of, it's like a turquoise color because I have touches of turquoise, like my bar stools are turquoise. We have turquoise throw pillows over on the couches and stuff. So I think I want the Caribbean color, but let me know what piece I need to start it off with. I'm just gonna kick it off with one. I hear it's an addiction, but what's the workhorse piece of? Is it LeCreuset? Yeah. You see, I'm brand new. Help me. I want to be on the club. I want to be in the team.
I love that. But she's starting the right way. I mean, just go over the website and then look whatever caught your attention. And it seems like the color of her kitchen seemed very mellow as Megan. And there's a couple of things that could easily go along with that. But anyway, let's listen.
Okay. I watched the Meghan Markle episode 1, and when I tell you that I need right now, I need an estate. I need a bee farm.
A bee farm.
I need a LeCreuset, whatever it's called. I need a whole set. I need this life, and I need this life now. Because when I tell you this show is the most comforting show I have watched in so long.
And by the way, I watched the whole thing, okay? Over the weekend, I watched the whole thing. I might watch it again, just to be more onto, to, I guess, pay more attention and to the process, the cooking more. Before I was watching it just to watch it, so I know I watched it, but now I want to go back to watch it to pay a little bit more attention.
I'm sitting here with my mouth open, like in awe of like how calm it is, how relaxing it is, how she's like teaching,
and she's
I
learning.
don't know how people can hate this woman because she's literally the best. And I need a soft life like this. Where is my man at? Where is he at? Because I want to cook dinners. I want to host parties. I want to make fresh honey. I want to put a tray for the guest bedroom. I need this now.
Alright, this one has music. Whenever you hear my silly, crazy music, that's because the video has its own music and I don't want to be flagged for it by YouTube. Alright, let's just say they're cooking the first meal, the one pot pasta. Alright, so people are showing what they're cooking. Meghan is in a good space. She sent a letter of encouragement to one of her supporters. Imagine receiving a note from Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Let's see this here. Remember I said I was scared for Meghan's new show and the possible hate she will get because for some reason people want to hate on her about everything. Okay, you guys, I'm scared for Meghan. So that's the post here. Okay, like obviously framing this beyond shook, beyond spiraling. Did I smell the paper? Yes. Do I want my own monogram? Yes. Am I absolutely flabbergasted and obsessed? F. Yes. At Meghan, you have a fan for life. Also, she sent her a letter. I heard you. Oh. Okay, we're feeling scared. Don't be this. What is that? This is the fun part. Okay. This is the fun part. Let's enjoy it. That's dated this year. Wow. Oh my God. Her mom is requesting the one-pot spaghetti that Meghan cooked on With Love Meghan. My mom wants me to cook for her every day that she's here. Zero interest in going out to eat. Talking about some, let's make a Meghan Markle's pasta. the emoji. Let's see here. LOL. Truth is, I bought all the ingredients before she came to visit. Alright, so there's that girl. My mother did the same and requested Megan's pasta for a second week. This one was closer to her actual recipe. There's that. It looks delicious. Get to it then. I've got the honey lemon cake baking in the oven now. I swear I do. Once it cools, I'll add the buttercream, raspberry, and mint. See, right now, I'm watching what I'm eating. Okay, so I have to be very careful with what I'm eating. The only thing that's a little bit excessive, not excessive, what's the term for that? I'll say dessert that I will eat is maybe a little bit ice cream. But majority of the thing that I have for me, it's there for my kids to eat too. Except for my ice cream, because when they take ice cream, they don't try to enjoy it. They will finish the entire thing in one sitting. So they have their own ice cream and I have my own ice cream. That's coffee ice cream. So they don't touch that unless if I give it to them. That's my dessert. But anything else that I have around the house, fruits, and when I make vegetables, they don't eat it. The thing just stay there. The only vegetable I think they like, there's a bean, buttercup. I think it called beans. Their grandma from my husband's side makes it for them. They like it. So since I see that they like it, I buy it and make it for them. But other than that, fruits, they don't eat it. I have fruits there and that's what I eat for snacks. And then my ice cream for dessert. And I have to be very careful with what I eat in terms of dinner. And when I know I'm going to the gym, depending on how I feel, I could make a peanut butter bread. Some of you might have seen it on my community board where I have 4 slices and I started eating one when I thought of sharing it with you. It's 4 slices and I eat each one of them individually. And that was a bit too much because now I realize when I eat 4 slices when I'm working out at the gym, I don't feel too good. So I have to keep it to 2. So you have to pay attention with what you eat and how you feel about it later on. So you don't want to feel the same way again. If it's a good thing, then yes, I'll keep that. But if it's it makes you feel bad, you change it. So I'm already aware that 2 was my max. But that day when I took that picture, I didn't eat anything the night before. And I was getting ready to go to the gym about an hour from the time that I took the picture. So I was starting to fuel myself. But anyway, the whole point is 2 slices is enough. And I put it individually, visually, okay, individually by themselves. That's what I mean by that. And then for my eyes to see as if I'm eating a lot. I could have easily put both of them in one, you know, like a sandwich type. But I put it one by one and eat it one by one. Take my time eating it, and that helps as well. But the whole point is I'm watching what I'm eating. If I make everything that Megan is making, okay, I will gain really quickly. But I have to time myself when I eat certain things. Okay? So to keep a good figure, you have to maintain all of that. And I already know pasta is not good for me. But I will eat it though, to a minimum. All right, but the only thing, one of the things I say I need to try, and I think I have done it before, and I think I have shared it with you in one of my cooking things, is the one-pot pasta. All right, because you don't have to dirty so many dishes. That was my main thing for not dirtying a lot of dishes. But anyway, so that's that. So people who cooks a lot, who entertain, hey, that's your thing. You do those things. But for me in the house, I eat separately. I could eat the same time as them. What I mean by separately is the way that I eat is not the same as my kids. Mine is a bit much health conscious kind of thing. But for my kids, I need them to eat. If they eat like me, they're not gonna enjoy the food, and it's gonna be extra work for me to remove stuff like I would say peppers, onions, all of that. I'll have to remove all of these after I make it for them. So I make it very simple, salt and pepper, fry certain things, and then that's them. Me, I could put a whole bunch of vegetables, pepper, onions, and all of that. That's my thing. Anyway, so that's that. That was a thread. Am I finished with that? Okay, so people are putting more things. LeCreuset needs to understand that if Meghan had used a stud pen, they'll be getting all the attention instead. So there's that. All right, so people are sharing their thing. There's this. You tell them, Ted, I'm certainly impressed by Meghan. I am going to buy all the products. Thank you. I enjoy your thread. Nice thread. Brilliant. Thank you. Okay, so now let's go to the next tweet. Now this is about LeCreuset. This is what I had to bring up because it was further down the list. Okay. We received my LeCreuset pot and set of pinch bowl from LeCreuset, waiting for my set of 2 LeCreuset baking pen from Williams Sonoma on sale. Okay. So you see, like something like this, it matches the tone, the color of her kitchen. So that's a nice thing. Okay, these are some of the things I think some people are saying they need to look into. Mine is all black, and it's not I don't remember the brand that my husband bought. A Thing of Beauty, Dune or Brioche for color. I believe it's Dune, beige to match my kitchen. Okay, so these are the things some of the people who plan on buying LeCreuset, because there's so many colors. See what matches your color, your kitchen color. Next one, I finally tried Meghan's one-pot pasta dish with my mom. We had a great time rewinding and watching episode 1 to get it just right. Homemade garlic bread and a glass of red wine. We're perfect. Compliment. There's all those hashtags. That's that. Okay, it's, well, I don't have any girls. Maybe if I had girls, I'll be more into the cooking aspect of things to share with you. But it's just, for my kids, it's very simple. What did I make yesterday? I made fish, not the way Meghan made it. I made fish, rice, and beans, the one that I just mentioned earlier, butter cup or something like that, beans. And what else did I put in it? Obviously, there's no vegetable because they don't like vegetables. That's pretty much it. That's what they had. The other day, I made fried chicken. Sis, all her recipes and self-care items are listed on Netflix. Ah, very interesting. Let me go at Meghanpedia. Let's see here. As you enjoy with Love Meghan, should you be inspired to try any of the food or self-care items? You can find all recipes listed by episode on Netflix website at this link. Oh, okay. So something to share with you as well. All right. Let me put that on my community board for you guys. That's from Meghanpedia. Okay, so I post that, and I'm gonna put it on my IG as well. I haven't been posting much on IG, so let's bring this, just the first picture. All right, next, paste, and then share. All right, back to Twitter. So there's that. Nourish your inner host with recipes and crafts from With Love Meghan. All right, so there's that. Thanks, Sabine. I told her I have the link, but she has become so enamored with Meghan and the show that she prefers watching it over and over. I was here for it. More views to With Love Meghan. That's quite a something. Okay, so she's saying here, remember the original tweet was that she's cooking with her mother. And she was aware that there was a link to get the recipe, but the mom wanted to watch the movie. The show again. So she was like, okay, let's watch it so to give it more views. Those squad have a sense of humor. Yummy. That's an ad. Okay, yep, we all added. Here's my attempt this evening. Added diced chorizo and baked garlic bread. Everybody had a second help. Okay, look delicious, and yes to garlic and bread addition. Looks so good. Let's go to the next tweet. Did I get everything? Let me make sure I don't skip anything. Okay, I almost skipped that. Okay, Meghan inspired Sussex Squad with Love Meghan, 24 seconds. If there's a music, I'm just gonna mute it. Okay, so there's a music. So they're sharing their things. See, too much bread is not good for me. Once in a while, maybe. That's nice. Okay, I should try adding some bacon next time. So that's that. Let's go to the next one. I just love it that the space that we are in, you know, with the craziness. All right, people are sharing their stuff. Mouth watering, 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Why are people hating on Meghan Markle's new show and her cooking? I see nothing wrong with her one-pan pasta recipe. I mean, the whole point of a one-pan meal is convenience. Martha Stewart did it a few years ago, and I didn't see her get any online hate for it. I even shared a one-pan pasta recipe, and so did many other food creators before me. Look, we all know with shortcut recipes like these that you have to compromise some flavor and quality when you're trying to save some time. But overall, the recipe is still good. But I don't even think it's about the recipe. I think quite a lot of people love to hate Meghan Markle for whatever reason. So I'm going to be that girl's girl and say that I see a woman and a mom trying to build a business and a brand for herself. She's making moves and taking risks, and that takes a lot of drive and courage.
That's right.
And that resonates with me because
courage is the thing for me here with her. Okay, she knows what's at stake. She knows how those people gonna criticize everything that she does. So it takes courage. It's something that Harry have said. I think it was one of the Invictus regarding the uniform. It takes courage and strength. I mean, both of them have that to be where they at.
Because to be role models, or the role models that each of you are, takes strength and it takes courage. When I talk to my son Archie about what he wants to be when he grows up, some days it's an astronaut, other days it's a pilot, a helicopter pilot, obviously. Or Quasi from Octonauts. If you're laughing, then you've seen it. But what I remind him is that no matter what you want to be when you grow up, it's your character that matters most. And nothing would make his mum and me prouder than to see him have the character of what we see before us today. You.
Alright, so let's continue.
I'm trying to do the same thing for myself. To me, it's simple. If you don't like her recipe, don't make it.
That's it.
If you don't like her show,
don't
watch it.
Exactly. It seems like these people, their impulses, more like they can't control their impulses. You don't like something, but yet you're watching it and then you're complaining about it. All right, so don't watch it if you don't like it. Ignore her completely. Take her or anything that has to do with her out of your system, your phone, your TV, your computer. Don't watch it. Just ignore. But yet they're watching and then they complain. I don't know. And then the worst thing is they're coming and complain about it. I'm like, what the F? Okay, so there's all of those hashtags. She got the portion size right. Nice. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now this is Archtype. I hope I get the arrangement correct. Okay, mood right now. Just getting myself ready for Confession of a Female Founder by listening to Archtype, Megan Sussex. So there's all of that. That's images. Archtype is an amazing podcast. Happy listening. Okay, this is extra. Megan Sussex and Gloria Steinem. How recent was that? That's nice. They did that interview back in the day. Okay, all these are extra. Let me like it. Okay, I did it. Honest opinion, it tastes great. First time truly attempting to bake a cake with date, sugar, and almond flour. So really proud of myself for how it turned out. I'll skip the coconut cream icing next time. The preserve is store-bought. Okay, so everybody's trying their thing. Let's go to the next one. Archwell. Okay, so we go into a different mood now.
This is the future.
Okay, so I took some screenshot, posted on my community board for our Port of Pew service. If you guys are not subscribed to this channel, I suggest you check it out. I haven't been posting much. It's mostly about their work. So with that, I'm gonna go on IG as well. Okay, that's the last thing I posted. Let me add it over here as well. There's some stuff I need to remove. Maybe I could edit this. I have not posted anything about Archwell.
This is the future.
So that's that. Alright, so now back on X. So that's that. I shared that. Okay, so that's an ad. Let's go to the next one. I am taking too long with this. Where was I? Archwell. So now there's some LOL from the Sussex squad. Oh, so this one I put it twice. That was at the beginning. Meghan is so active on Instagram. OMG, we won. Okay, so that's the same thing I posted on my very first tweet. Next one. This should have been on our part of Pew, not our part of Pew service, our Pew team Sussex, but I have it here, so let's get it over with here. Who? That's the question here. What the F is this B? All right, page 6. That's a screenshot. Love Island star Iken Su Kulkuloglu, I don't know who's that, says she should have gotten a Netflix show instead of Meghan Markle. That was March 19th, 2 days ago, 2025. So there's me here. Then I should too. So do all of you. Netflix better start fixing their books to hire all of us. You get a prize. Exactly. LOL. So if I'm understanding correctly, this person had to use Meghan's name to get a page 6 article, but thinks she should have gotten a show instead. Alright, please don't give this any air, please. Don't give it any oxygen. I love Island loser, fake as F, ignore. I don't know. So there's that. Let's move on. I don't even know who this person is. Next one. Everybody, you know who's, oh, that's my thing here. We posted it. So that's me. Those people who's looking for fame, they always feel like they should have been. They should have been the one to get whatever spot. You're going to have to work extra hard. Okay, it's a conversation about values. Values matter. Trolling another entrepreneur who happens to be a woman should be antithetical to Gwyneth Paltrow's brand. I'm just saying. Well, let this be a lesson to so many of you to stop gushing anyone when they say anything slightly positive or when they come across as defending Meghan. Also, the woman in this video had a good point. That interview was PR words and this collaboration was an action. Okay, let's see here. So this is the comment. I'm not surprised. Her food is terrible. Her workout are absurd. And she's clearly craving attention. Plus, she's in Kelly Ripa's inner circle. Clocked it. I don't know. See, this is why I don't go and follow people like crazy. So this person must watch her thing. So she got the view that she needed. I don't know who these people. I didn't even know. Who did she mention? Who's in the Kelly Ripa circle? I don't know. I didn't even know they have a show. Okay, let's see. Did I read that? Well, let this be a lesson for so many of you to stop gushing anyone. Okay, I did read it. This one is 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Screenshot, okay? But let's listen.
Let's talk about Tracy Anderson and Good Kitchen making this not so subtle dig at Meghan Markle in their new promo for their salad partnership. Tracy Anderson is a celebrity fitness entrepreneur. She's a very good friend and longtime friend of Gwyneth Paltrow. They posted some content today where Tracy opens it up saying, "Hi, I'm Tracy Anderson and this is my actual kitchen." Roll the tape.
Anderson, welcome to my actual kitchen.
It is so obviously a dig to the fact that Meghan Markle did not film with Love Meghan in her actual home.
Well, at least Meghan is not hiding from it, and there's a reason why. Okay? I remember when she did something, there was a video of her and Harry somewhere. I think it was their office. And the paper was pointing out every single thing around her. I think there was price tag and things like that. So there's a reason why she didn't do it. But this woman, that video she just showed, my actual kitchen, I don't even know who she is. And she's a white woman. They're not going to scrutinize her the same way as they scrutinize Meghan for everything that she does. Meghan closed a car door. These people almost lose their mind. Okay? But let's continue.
And the media had a field day with this. Why did they have a field day with this, you ask? Well, it's obvious. They don't like her. and they don't want us to like her. Everyone can have their opinion on Meghan, that's fine. That's not what I'm here to debate. What I'm here to discuss is the actual fact that this was so unnecessary, and it was actually so surprising coming from Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop Kitchen. Paltrow literally gave an interview to Vanity Fair, which came out yesterday, that had this quote: "When there's noise about certain women in culture, I do have always a strong instinct to stand up for them." How did we go from this quote to this in your marketing? Here's where it gets more interesting, because the article alludes to the fact that Gwyneth is actually a very hands-on CEO. She's in Slack and things like that. So you would assume she had seen this marketing before it went out. So again, I gotta ask, why this? Gwyneth also goes on to share that she has the awareness to know that we can take these shots at models and movie stars because it's fun to read, but ultimately it affects and impacts their brands that they're trying to build and the investors spending. One final time, I gotta ask, how do we go from this to this? I gotta point out, Goop Kitchen has a set kitchen. I've been in there. I filmed it. So let me be clear. Everybody is doing the set kitchen thing. It's only a conversation because it's Meghan Markle. And so the thing that gets me with this is that the media has actually created an environment where this casually thin layer of racism actually viewed as a marketing tactic and seen as an opportunity to be a part of the cultural conversation. And for more context, I was actually supposed to attend the launch event of this with a Tracy Anderson workout, and then we were going to try the salad. I ended up writing them this morning to decline. No longer aligns with my values. But I want to say, because I've worked with these people and I know that they're real people, I'm not trying to create some slam or snark video saying Goop Kitchen is racist. What I'm saying is the media has created an environment where they think that it is funny to make a dig like this for marketing purposes. It's been an opportunity to be a brand that stands on the business of women supporting other women, and you could have even filmed this in the Goop Kitchen set kitchen and made a joke about it in a positive way. You'd be having a positive conversation versus the one we're having now, still riding the Meghan Markle coat. Despite the fact that everybody else is stepping their foot off the gas of DEI, I, as a consumer, still value it. And I, as a creator, when I see something like this, am going to talk about it.
Good.
Shame, it looked like a really good salad. Okay, bye.
That's a very good point. Is it? I think if I was following these people, maybe I would have seen that article or something like that. But I don't follow them. This is the thing. I'm glad she brought it up. It is a very, very interesting point that she make here. It was unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Why? And then this is the thing that many African Americans are having issues with white women in the US, because this type of dig, not only it was unnecessary, is to give fuel to the white supremacy as well. Very unnecessary. And this is the other thing I've seen a lot of African Americans are talking about, the undertone of these white women to help boost the white supremacy narrative, when in fact you're saying you feminist, you all of this. Why go from whatever she had shared in that video, where what is it? Is it Gwyneth Paltrow was saying something about if she sees something about women, she's gonna talk about it and all that. It's in that video clip that I just shared it, 2 minutes and 41 second TikTok video. She just mentioned it. So if Gwyneth Paltrow is a feminist, and if she's talking about, will stand up for women and all of that, but why create this unnecessary thing here that this woman, my actual kitchen, who cares? And we know Meghan had the conversation about Meghan not filming in her kitchen, and we know the reason why Meghan did not do it. But for her to dismissive of the actual reason why Meghan literally purposefully did not record the thing in her kitchen, and then to come and say here, my actual kitchen. It's that very small undertone of unnecessary dig to Meghan. And I'm glad this young lady declined and literally point this out. I was not aware of this woman. I don't even know who she is. But, hey, I'm glad she brought it up and let people see what's going on here. Okay, why isn't a dig of Hailey Bieber stalking Selena Gomez? TikTok has a 7 series showing how she stalked Justin over 10 years and absolutely lost her shit copying Selena's cooking video. Hailey opened with that exact line, "Girl was begging for a mental hospital," metaphorically. Okay, it doesn't make it right if it was a dig at Hailey either. Okay. She is wearing a white shirt and Meghan was scorned for doing that. I hate this catty digs toward with love Meghan. I love the series. That's an ad. Okay, no one cares about that lady. So she could be anywhere and it won't matter. But if Meghan opens up too much, it disrupts her life and her safety. Thank you. And they get ridiculous about the minuscule detail. That's it. Okay, this person get it. Okay, and short, another white biatch. It shows that Gwyneth and crew are genuinely threatened by Meghan and her potential overthrowing them. If not, then they won't be shady for no reason, especially over the dumbest thing. And the worst thing is, so many people don't care about this, but these racists, they're so concerned about everything else that anybody else is doing that they feel like it's a threat to them. Like I've always said, there's always room for one more. And I'm sure if they were just do their thing, mind their own business, they have a focus on their own objective, it will attract some people. But because they're making it as this, the division, so some people will consciously ignore them. Okay, and she's getting cooked for this. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. These are things people I don't follow and the squad bring it on my timeline and I'm sharing with you. I think I'm done with Meghan thing. I have 2 tweets left that has nothing to do with Meghan. Okay. I think this one I saw and I wanted to share it with you. Okay, wait, was this meme right the whole time? That was the first time I saw it when I put it on the list. And because there's so many places that has obelisk. I never thought about this. What come up the surface is just the tip of the obelisk. We have those pyramid. Who knows what goes below it? It's very interesting. I just thought it was very interesting when I came across it, and that's why I'm sharing it. I'm not even gonna go on the on the comments. These are the kind of things that I follow on Twitter. Culture critics, things like that. They usually post a lot of good things. Let's go into that page. Alright, so this was the last thing they put. There's other things about culture, architecture. These are the things, people who will teach me stuff that I follow. Alright, they talk about important. Twitter can be very vile. I'm going to the next tweet. Twitter can be very vile, but if you follow the right content creators that will help elevate and teach you things. Look at, oh my God, they even talk about this. I remember there was a time I spoke about something similar like that, how they transform things. Okay, every aspect of life is being stripped of color. What is causing this? Yeah, when you look in cities, I even talk about not too long ago I drove past Chinatown in Manhattan, New York City, and it doesn't feel the same way. Everything look almost the same. Yes, it's becoming it's like consciously turning things into that robotic. When you look at futuristic movies where they're showing things in a metallic kind of thing, this is exactly what's going on. I didn't even know they spoke about this. Okay, things were fun, very colorful, 2009, and then boom. Yeah, and you know who changed like that? Was that I like the chicken burgers. Wendy's changed their thing too. Let me look it up. Wendy's. Oh, what did I do? Wendy's design. Let's see if something will come up. Building design. Yeah, they changed it. This is how they look now. They create that. It's almost like this. At least they have a little color here. But when you look at design, let's say maybe 2009, the same thing here. It's my husband who introduced me to Wendy's. I never really eat out that much. Do they have it? Let's go to. Okay, in 2009, Wendy's restaurant design saw a focus on remodeling and updating existing restaurants with a focus on modern aesthetics and a more inviting atmosphere as seen in MRP Design Groups, Wendy Remodel, impressive transformative project. My very first firm that I worked for, they had contract with a lot of fast food, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, McDonald's. What was the other thing? I forgot the name. Okay, it doesn't really show, so never mind. Yeah, the very first firm that I worked for, they design things like that for what do you call this, for fast food. And their logos, they are very they have specs for them. Okay, but anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, let's pause this. So this is Will Smith and Tatyana Ali, and I came across. It's only 10 seconds. Haha, we still look the same. 30 years where? All right, let's see here. When you're spending. So there's a music. They were making a picture. That's nice. Very nice. Let's see here. But Will Smith's face looked very puffy. Was he crying? The hair and everything the same. All right, so that's all. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for prosperity, or I don't know. Okay, let's do prosperity. Prosperity. You guys should give me topic to talk about, because lately I've been literally off from Twitter. Okay, let's do this one. Prayer for prosperity. Father God, I ask for your blessing on my life and the lives of my family. I pray that you will remove the sting of sickness and disease from those attached to me. I pray that you will increase my influence amongst your people. Lord, that I may be glorify you more. I pray for abundance and prosperity in my home, in my church, in my career, and in my family. I know you are able to do abundantly above which I ask or think. And I think that's the word I hear. Thank you in advance. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe. Oh, this is my other channel. Okay, now I'm back to PYTE. Let's go to my, not that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so let me see if I could do another video for PYTE. No, not PYTE, for Archewell Team Sussex. This is probably the Derangers, Niall Gardner. Let's go on Twitter. This will be the first tweet. These people are truly crazy. Oh my God. The squad or something. I guess this guy was looking for the attention he was looking for, so the squad are giving him the attention. So that will be the first tweet on Archewell Team Sussex. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.